Hello everybody and welcome back into Green Hell. So what I did is I went and checked the last base walk around video I did where I had a smoker, the largest smoker, the bamboo smoker, under a roof. Now it wasn't in a shed, it was underneath a veranda. So this isn't a veranda, of course, but it is a solid, and now it was a solid mud roof. So I'm just going to see whether it is. Nah, I don't know what it was about that. So you can clearly see that clipping through. I've just gone back and watched that, and that's very, very high. Oh, hang on. No, but veranda, unless, of course, there was a second floor. I would have to go back and have a look. But it looked like there was a mud roof directly over it. I have to go back and look again. So I know the smokers don't need to be undercover. I understand that. So that's not what I'm getting at. Oh, I know it must be. No, it doesn't have to be. I get that. It's just that I don't see where a good spot would be for it, because like I said, this spot here and this spot here, I want to put planters in. For, I don't know what plants at the moment. Well, let's have a look and see. See, I could probably get, if I line that up properly, I could probably get a large planter and 2 small planters at the front. Let's just have a look at that. Move back. Nah. I could get one planter right in the middle of the frame. So if there would be no roof across here, otherwise it wouldn't get rained on. And I wanted to have a little bit of an open, area, little atrium looking type of thing. So if I put those there, where else could I put the smoker? Well, that's going to have to be something I'll just have to wing it while I look. But I do need light in the base. It is getting a bit dark at night. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the wall in there and the wall in there. Did I decide on bamboo or not? Oh, whatever. Let's just go with bamboo. They look ready to harvest up. I think what I'll do is I'll put the actual cooking area there. And, I think I moved my... Oh, that's right. I made a stone blade and I put the obsidian blade over there because I want to see whether hitting it with the better quality stone blade leaves me all 5 sticks, which it has. So maybe it's just because that obsidian blade is getting to be a lower quality that it doesn't want to give me all 5 sticks. Possibility. But not forgetting that I need to harvest 2 up to replant. Because it's getting awfully dark around the base at night and I cannot see properly, so I need some fire. I wanted the reason why I wanted the the smoker is so I could put the large campfire under it. Where you had 4 cooking spots. It was a larger campfire, so it cooked for longer. There we go. There we go. And it cooked for longer, so you didn't need to. The standard fire cooks. Sorry, no, I shouldn't be saying cook. I should be saying lit. The standard cooking fire stays lit for about 12 hours. The large campfire is 20 hours. So there's a big difference of not having to keep stoking up your fire all the time. And I really do like that one. You say you get your 4 cooking spots on it, longer burning fire, and it fits perfectly under the smoker. So yeah, I'll have to look at that. And turn around, turn around, turn around, turn. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I'll just leave that for a little minute. See if it rains. Wants to rain on there or not. Otherwise, I'd say I've got those Bidens over there with water in them. Did I end up filling up? No, I didn't. Oh no, I wasted blue mushrooms. I'm dirty anyway. Oh gosh, and I need to eat. So let's run away and get water. A couple of people commenting about how to get dried leaves after I was talking yesterday about cutting down that palm, that particular nut tree with the dried leaves on it. There are so many ways to get dried leaves. The only reason I was referencing dried leaves on that one is because of you can get palm leaves and dried leaves and then it regrows. That was the reference with that. But oh yeah, there are so many ways to get dried leaves. So knocking down all this shrubbery, I'm going to call it shrubbery. I might say a bit of a Monty Python thing. All right, so I've knocked that down. That's given me a small leaf pole. In, as you can see, 11 hours 57 minutes. That will turn into a dried leaf. Cool. So that's one way. Another way is you've got leaves like these. So you've got a stack of leaves and you just don't know what to do with them. So you can also harvest these and get a small leaf pole. Again, you do have to wait, of course, for that. The third way, obviously another way to get, have I got any on my bag? Oh, wrong one. Over here is your fibre. Now, if you find a bird's nest and you grab that, the nest is dry straight away for you to use. I'm looking for either Mollinaria would be good, but the tobacco plants, all the lily plants will do just as well. There it's a coconut, which is not what I want. Oh, here's the one I cut down. So this is going to grow back. See how it's not disappeared? Like if you cut down one of those, is there one around here? There's one over there, I think it is. If you cut one of those down, you cut it down, there is no base left to regrow. So that's why this is a fairly good one. You can cut it down, get your palm leaves, get dried leaves straight away. You don't need to wait for those to dry up. And it regrows, so it's actually not bad. Oh, there's never any, like I kept running past a tobacco plant. Oh, when? Yesterday, I think. And of course I didn't need it. And now that I want one, I cannot find one. Oh, damn it. Where are you? Oh, there's another leaf I can take back to base though, because I will surely need more of those. Let's just drop that. Oh, I needed to eat, didn't I? That's my bad. Oh, it's moved, isn't it? It's over this side now. And I should also grab one of those bananas, I think. Yep. So when you are starting off the game and you are in desperate need of dried leaves straight away for a flower, oh my God, for a fire, nests, the nut trees, and oh, where are they all? My goodness, I cannot see a single one. There's probably Mollinaria, which is always the hardest for me to spot, whereas the pink and purple flowers of the tobacco plant and the lily plant seem to stick out, except when you're looking for them and you obviously can't find them. Oh, wow. There's one. Right. Okay. So when you cut that down, you get your flower, which you can dry and plant and grow another plant, another tobacco plant. Or you've got these, which you can add to your bandage to make the bandage. Or, actually, I will go back to base because I will need to drop one out of my bag. So I'll just drop it here. Drop you there so I can see you. So I'll go back here. If you harvest a tobacco leaf or a Mollinaria leaf or a lily leaf, you will automatically get a fibre which is dry and usable straight away on a fire. So that are the many ways of getting dried leaves. Some are instantaneous dried leaves, fibres, nests, and if you cut down actually, I've just remembered banana leaves. This leaf here that's brown is a dried leaf. So if you cut down this banana tree, you will get 2 dried leaves from this tree. You'll get the rest as banana leaves, and then you'll get 2 dried leaves. So that's another way. Banana leaf, banana trees, nut trees, nests and tobacco, Mollinaria, and lily plants. I think I've got all that covered. Oh, there we go. They got a little bit of water, so they're good to go. All right, so that's that for the dried leaf tutorial, which is not what I'm really not about. Bits of information are good, obviously, when you're playing the game, but I don't think I'm really good at doing tutorials. There, for instance, yeah, that's all the ways off the top of my head that you get dried leaves. But I've probably forgotten a couple. But yeah, when you're starting a brand new game, especially when you're doing story mode and you desperately need dried leaves for a fire, look for Mollinaria, tobacco, lily plants, banana plants, and nut plants. You might feel bad. If you're doing story mode, I wouldn't worry about it, because that area where you start in story mode, you don't go back to. So I wouldn't worry if you're feeling like, oh no, what if I chop down this banana tree and then I need it again? You won't. So don't feel bad if you desperately need the dried leaves. All right, let's get about doing one of these. This should give us a fair good amount of light. I could always do the good old weapons rack cheat, I guess. I might, if I do that, I will definitely be doing that off screen because it involves doing the little cheat, logging it completely out of the game, back into Steam, reloading, checking the torch and stuff like that. If anybody is wondering what the torch cheat is, it's a way to get a torch, just a regular torch, a stick and a rope. You don't even need to worry about it being a resin torch. I've tried it with the resin torches and it really didn't make any difference to the strength of the torch. So standard torches, of course, they burn they're relatively quick, but it's 100% and it burns down to 0 and then it goes out. There is a little cheat where you build a weapons rack, you light your torch, you place your torch on the weapons rack, then you immediately log out, save your game, log out of the game, right back into Steam, load your game back up again, and you will probably notice an increase in the percentage of your torch's strength. Now I've got the base walk around you. Oh, I haven't put a wall in there yet. Because there's one left. The base walk around that I did at the Cocaine Camp has 2 of those torches. One of those torches is like 3,000%, I think. The other one was about 1,700. They took an awful long time of loading, reloading. If it doesn't work, you need to get rid of that torch and then create a new torch. It's quite tedious, but it does give you a lot of light for a long time. What's wrong? Why aren't you? Maybe I'll go inside and try it. If it burns out, it's done and dusted and you can't fix it. So what you need to do is you need to keep checking the percentage of the torch. That 1,700 torch I've got gives you roughly 3 hours of gameplay, of actual playing the game for 3 hours. So it's pretty decent. I don't really need those either, but keep them. And I don't need that either, but so 3 hours of gameplay is fairly decent, and all you need to do is go back out of the game, straight out again, back to Steam, and reload your game. Obviously save it. Saving the game doesn't save the percentage of your torch. The torch resets. So if your torch is burnt down to say 200% and you realise you're getting busy doing some stuff and you don't want to worry about it, you can go back and save your game, go back out, and then when you come back into the game, the torch will be set back at its, well, in this case, the 1,700 and something percent. So it doesn't save it at 200. It's a very, very, very odd glitch. I used it on the camp at the fishing camp as well. I had one there. But the thing with the fishing camp is because it was built on the water, you forever had light at night time. Because the moon is always out, apparently, in the Amazon, and is always full. So the nights were always light enough to be able to work by because you were on the river and you had nothing obscuring the moonlight like there is here. So you didn't really need to worry about having a light source. But yeah, so a little tip say it can be extremely tedious, and I can't guarantee that you will get a torch lit to even 1,000%. It's something you just keep going and trying and trying and trying and trying. And if you really want, I can show how to do it with all the saves and go back to Steam and come in and have a look. I can show you that if you're interested. But it sounds complicated, but it's really not. It can just be boring. That's the main thing. So that's why I really want torches in the game. Proper standing torches that you can build and on the ground, and you can put them in the corners of your base. There's a little plant. Put them in the corners of your base so you've got light in all four corners. Put them upstairs so you can see stuff. That's what I want. I'll just go back and have a wash, and I did see some little orange fruit, so I might grab those too. There we go. It'll be a nice little snack. Oh, I did come across a green fruit while I was playing off screen at one point, so I harvested one of those up for some seeds because they seem to be very, very rare at the moment. I haven't been finding them very often. So, yeah. So as I find stuff now, like one of these orange fruits, I think I'm going to harvest it. Oh, I grabbed one of these, the flower that grows in the middle of these that turns into the fruit. I grabbed one of the flowers because when that dries, you can plant that to grow one of those plants. What else? You know what? I've just realised I still did not fill up that Biden. Let's harvest one of these. And put it in here. I've got a few seeds going down there. There we go. That's one each of the banana, the orange fruit, and this is the green fruit. And then each of these. There is one other plant I always plant for decoration. Haven't come across that yet. So keep my eye out for that. Right. See that because I forgot to fill it up. There is no point, and I'll probably need the room. Let's see. So I've put. Wow. Actually, I need. Oh, it says I might as well grab that one. No. Let's take you out for now so we can fill that up. Then we can make sure that other one is filled up and ready to go for when we wake up. Oh, I wasn't even sure. This plant you can also plant as well. Knock this down and you will get a bulb. Harvest the bulb and you get, I want to say 2. No, that's not what I want. I want to say 2, but it might be 3. Can't remember. I haven't planted one of those for a while. Oh, let's do it while we're here, actually. It's these simple. So there we go. Unknown bulb, which of course I can't pick up because I've got no room. There we go. We'll just take it back this way. And then there is one other bulb. Oh, there's a Molinarian now. There's another bulb which I'll also have to keep a lookout for as well, which is a small that goes in a planter. It's the small planter. Just drop you here for now. Get the water on this other one. Takes 4 full ones to fill it up. Alright, I was way off, wasn't I? And of course now it starts raining now.
I need to rest.
I should have just waited. Right, let's go and grab this bulb. So I harvest this. I will now have 2 unknown roots. So I can plant those in a large planter and grow another one of those. Now, the whole bulb as is you can cook. Don't eat it raw. Because it's not good. But you cook that and it's very, very good. The other bulb, which has rather large spade looking leaves, is often more difficult to spot because if you're running around, there's no colour on it to let you know that there's a plant there. You just need to recognise it from the shape of its leaves. I should have eaten those instead. You go over there, go there. Oops. Oh my goodness, give me that button. What's the time? Oh my god. Give me the watch for a start. Alright, it is nearly bedtime. I needed one more. That's what I was doing. I wanted to get that wall finished. And then you can go to bed. Hopefully it won't get dirty just picking up this one. No, like usually you can get away with picking up one and not get dirty. So there we go. Right. So see, you've got the green leaves poking through. The bamboo green poking through, which kind of looks less boring. And now you can't see that whatsoever because it's dark. All right. Yeah, we can sleep. It's a good time for sleeping. I like windows because I think the brown walls, the solid walls, look incredibly boring as well. Oh, the morning light isn't very good, is it? Oh, I'm going to need to eat. Yeah, I'm going to have to start growing some of my own food shortly, I think. These 2 banana trees here are about the only thing that's keeping me going. Yep, there we go. Alright, so let's have a quick look in here. See, you can see here how this kind of... This would have probably looked better against a solid wall, now that I think about it. That probably looks pretty shit with a windowed wall there, to be honest. I may have to change that. But you can see how having it up against the wall does not... in a way, I find it makes it easier. Because you are not going up the wrong side of the ladder. You know, sometimes if the ladder was here, you try to go up it and you're actually on the wrong side of it. So, for instance, like I can walk down here and I can go straight to this and it doesn't want me to jag into the ladder at all. So, one of the reasons why I like ladders on the walls. But I don't like the windowed wall now that I've looked at it. I think the 4 walls should be solid walls and then these walls will be windowed. So I will be changing this one. I'll do that off screen though. Get that ready for a fire. I got any sticks? No, that's alright. Yeah, so I think we'll leave that there today. So not a lot done. Bit of a learning about dried leaves, I guess. But we've got our fireplace set, which is really good. So we'll be able to have some light in there. So I'll get that going so it's ready to start. And remember, I've got a fibre over there I can use as well. I'll need to build a stand for some sticks, which I hopefully will sit in there nicely. And yeah, be ready to go with a fire then. If we've got excess food that won't fit on the dryer, we can easily cook it up on our 4 cooking spots. So thank you all for joining me and I'll catch you all again soon. Bye.